So I decided to make an envelope that'll be clipped into the inside of this journal, which is a Japanese inspired journal I've been working on and filming the progress on. So I was sitting here making it and thought, I guess I probably ought to be filming this and talking about it as I make it. So here's what I've done so far. I cut out some of this calligraphy paper and glued to the back of this. It's a return envelope that came in the mail, and I often repurpose these things. So I took part of that same calligraphy paper and glued to the back piece so that it shows through the cellophane. And now I'm adhering other pieces of Asian paper that I'm already using inside the journal as additional ephemera, whether it be for pockets or billy bands or whatever. I've got some of that left over, some duplicates, so I decided to use that paper to decorate this envelope, which I'll then stick inside. So come along for the journey and you can watch what I'm doing. I'll try to talk a little bit about it as I go. This was a piece of the fabric I used on the cover, so I want to incorporate some of this here and there, but not everywhere. I think I kind of use some of that along there, and some of this over here. And I'll give us kind of the basics of the front, a good portion of the front. I want some, I think, of this same paper. Oh, forgot to put my mic down. That might help with the audio. I don't know how well you could hear the earlier section since my mic was not in place. You just have to bear with me. I'm an old gal doing something new to me, and I don't get all of it right. I will get better at it. I'm switching to a different glue here because I'm going to be adhering some fabric. And back to the paper glue for this side piece. I'm rather happy with the way it's coming along so far. I think the key to any successful collage project that you endeavor is getting the right ingredients together on the front end that will give you the look you want on the back end. This is gonna wind up having a bit of a African Japanese vibe. I feel elements of both cultures coming together. And you've got bits and pieces that stick up. You can either trim them off or fold them over onto the other side. Your choice. So that's kind of what my front is going to look like. I think got some white edges showing up here. I think I'm just going to make those disappear with some walnut distress ink. Use that all along here. Having distress ink on hand can come in very handy from time to time. So, I've got a little plum color back there in that calligraphy piece, and then a little plum out here, which carries that forward. We're going to have some of the chevron print here, along with other calligraphy pieces. I think it's going to wind up looking quite nice when it's done. So, not a whole lot more to do. I think we'll add a little plum back here to the back side for continuity. Maybe I want it. I've got this flap I've got to do as well. Yeah, I think I'd like to run the chevron across. I've got a section that's wide enough, which I think I do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to use the flap itself as a pattern. Put my glue all over the back or the top of the flap. I'm going to smooth out some of that glue because I don't want globs of it bleeding through the fabric. So I'm going to come in now and I think I'm going to need maybe some my good fabric shears. I have good paper scissors of all sorts, and they probably would work well on the fabric, but I think I don't want to take a chance. Okay, so I'm going to run paper I stopped mid-sentence, which I'm prone to do. Run paper down the outside. And I have this sheet left. Do there. I could do that. I think we'll do that. I'm going to pick up some of that. It's a little different. These envelopes are a lot of fun. It's a great way to use up a return envelope that you would normally just throw out in the trash. And now you've given it new life and a new purpose. What I love about collage is, you know, you just go with the flow and do whatever strikes your fancy, and somehow or another it just all seems to come together and make an interesting whole. So, I'm taking, huh? Okay. That was my husband. I like to go around and distress all parts, even the folds. Makes it look like a well-worn, well-used envelope. And there's a lot of things a person can tuck inside this. So there we have that. Don't need to decorate all in the inside, and mostly going to be closed. And this is the front side. And I like how that came together, but I think it needs one more thing, and I hope I have just the right. I think I will put some fancy looking word on it. I downloaded some new fonts off of the internet. I'll try to remember to put a link there to the website. I don't recall the name of it right now, but I got some old-fashioned typewriter looking fonts and some fancy flourishes. I'm going to try one of these flourishes that spells out the word journal. I might not like it in the end because they are harder to read. We'll try that, and there's one over here that I rather like as well, so we'll give this one as someone else said, we'll audition that one as well. I keep my small little acrylic templates together so I can find them easily. This is just printed on plain 20-pound paper. I made these up the other day and added a grungy brown background to them. Because if you just do it on white paper, it winds up looking a little too stark. And then we'll cut out this other one and audition the two of them and see which one we like the best. I may decide I don't like either one of them. Sometimes you just have to cut things out and try it before you know what you really want to do. Okay. Both nice looking fonts. So, it's a bit big. I could go over there. Or maybe I like it up there. think this one is just a little too hard to read. I think we're gonna go with that, and I think that's probably a good place for it. So I'm going to ink it up a little bit more all around the edges. Not that it will show that much, but just so I know I did my part to set it off. And like that. Play around with them, tell you think you feel you have what you're looking for. I think part of what's bothering me is that my strip oh, there it is. On the floor, right where it ought to be. So I'm going to take off a little bit of this border. On the top and bottom. Okay, I'm happy with that. Just gonna touch up the fabric up here along the end. It's looking a bit frazzled, a little more than I like.